First up on the iceberg, we have Cambyses' lost army. Now, Cambyses II was the son of Cyrus the Great, and he was the second emperor of the Achaemenid Empire that's of Persian origin. In the year 524 BC, Cambyses sent a troop of nearly 50,000 soldiers to take control of the Oracle of Ammon. Now, this Oracle of Ammon, you've probably never heard of it. I had never heard of it either. It was located at the Siwa Oasis in Egypt. See, Cambyses had been leading his Persian armies into Egypt to conquer the land, but it wasn't just conquering for the sake of conquering. To make a long story short, the Egyptian pharaoh at the time forced one of his own citizens, who was an eye doctor, to go live with Cambyses and the Persians because they wanted an eye doctor there in Persia where Cambyses was ruling. Now, Cambyses wasn't that serious. He wasn't like forcing this man to do this, but the pharaoh, he did. He forced his Egyptian citizen, who was an eye doctor, to go and live in Persia with Cambyses. Obviously, this Egyptian eye doctor did not take too well to this. He wasn't mad at the Persians, he was mad at the pharaoh because the pharaoh forced him to leave his family and go live off in Persia. So to stir up a little trouble, the eye doctor told Cambyses that he should ask the pharaoh for one of his daughters to marry, and so Cambyses does this. Now the pharaoh didn't want to send his own daughter after he, took that eye doctor away from his family, but anyway, as a stand-in for his own daughter, he sent the daughter of one of his political rivals that he had previously had executed. This daughter was forced to go marry Cambyses. Now obviously this daughter didn't like the way that pharaoh just shipped her off to live with the emperor of Persia, so she told Cambyses that she is not the real daughter of Pharaoh. Now this made Cambyses extremely mad because the Pharaoh just completely lied and sent this girl who's not his daughter to marry him. So he launched the Persian invasion of Egypt to conquer it. Turnabout is indeed fair play. He defeated the pharaoh and then he started conquering all his land. Now to the topic at hand, the Oracle at Ammon was in the Siwa Oasis, like I said. He sent these 50,000 troops there across the desert and they just disappeared. Nobody ever saw them again. Historians say that they were probably swallowed and engulfed by a massive sandstorm, and honestly, this kind of tracks. In 2009, after all these years, some Italian archaeologists were doing some excavating out there near the Siwa Oasis, and they found stuff that dated back to the Achaemenid period. So it could have been a massive sandstorm that swallowed up this army, and that's why we never heard from them again. But I like the theory a little bit better that a dune sandworm just swallowed them. But, it was probably the natural causes. It was probably a sandstorm.